of Edison State. The women will tip off here shortly. The men will follow. We'll pause just a moment now for our country's national anthem. Ron Yance, Brian LaRocco along with you today from Lorain County Community College. Edison State comes into this basketball game one of the top teams in the country. As a matter of fact, they are ranked in the top 25 nationally. They are 16-2 on the season. Their starters look like this. Number 2, Audra Schaub from Wapakoneta. She's a 5'4" freshman guard. Number 10, Brogan McIver from Sydney, Ohio, 5'2" sophomore guard. Number 13, Maddie Bagash from Springboro, averages 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 points per game, 4 rebounds per game. Number 23, Allison Seifring from St. Henry, 5'6" freshman guard, averaging a double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. And number 42, rounding out the top 5, Sarah Pottis from Wapakoneta, 6'1", sophomore center, averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds. For Coach Vince Granito's Commodores of Lorain County Community College, number 10 is Kelsey Simmerly from Avon Lake, 5'7" freshman forward, averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds. Number 11, Bree Gallagher from Cloverleaf, 5'4" sophomore, 7 points, 4 rebounds. This is Venetia Billings. She'll play the post. Billings from Clearview, 5'9" freshman forward, averages the double-double, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 13 rebounds. Number 21, Ashley Elliott from Keystone, 5'9" freshman. And then rounding out the top 5, number 32, Kelsey Gannon from Avon, 5'7" freshman forward. Kelsey averaging 5 points, 5 rebounds per game. The Commodores, as I said, coached by Vince Granito. He is in his 5th year at Lorain County Community College. His team 4-13 on the season. They are 3-5 here at home. And Tim McMahon coaches Edison State. He is in his 6th season for the Chargers. His team 16-2, 5-0 in conference play, and 7-1 this year on the road. Edison State, a Division II level community college team. The Commodores of Lorain County Community College at Division III. And of course, just quickly, the difference is there. In Division I, you can offer both scholarship and room and board. In Division II, you can offer scholarship. And in Division III, kids are playing because they love to play basketball. Yeah. There's no scholarship or no room and board involved. This is Billings with an opening turnaround shot. That won't go for the Commodores. And here come the Chargers. Edison State in their road navy blue, trimmed in gold and white.
I was talking to Coach G earlier today before the game started, and he said the way that they can get into this game and make sure that it's close is that they can slow down the pace. If they can slow down the pace, this could be a close game. This Edison State team loves to run the ball.
Well, Brian, they average 76 points per game, and that's a plus on the scoring side of 23 as Simmerly with the natural left-hand drive off the glass. Kelsey Simmerly.
The human battery starting off.
So Edison has all 5 of their starters average in double figures. Pottis with that rebound leads them with 15 points per game. To have 5 starters in double figures, it's no wonder they average over 70 points per game. That one will stay with the Chargers of Edison State. Pottis averages 15 points per game. MacGyver averages 12. Bagash and Seifring average 11, and Schaub averages 10.
I was told by Coach McDonald of Edison State. Now you got me talking about Case. By Edison State, the player to watch would be Seifring, because not only is she good at scoring, she is one of the better at rebounds as well. And also because she's so small, and the way that she can rebound is also pretty amazing.
Seifring's a 5'6" guard. She wears number 23, averages 11 points, 11 rebounds. This is her on the drive, and on cue, Allison must have heard Brian talking about her. She has her first bucket of the afternoon. Strong move inside, and that's the one thing that Kelsey Simmerly does, and does it very well, is her first step is hard to defend. She's very quick.
That's why I call her the human battery. She's quick. She doesn't have an off switch whenever she's on the floor.
This is Elliott. She'll inbound it. Venetia Billings strong to the basket, and she'll shoot free throws. Venetia will give up several inches in height. Pottis is 6'1". Venetia Billings stands at 5'9", so she's given up 4 inches there, but her first step quickness could be an equalizer.
She has the quickness over Pottis, as you see. The way that Venetia can really get into this is if she can use her speed and to get around her.
Billings on the season, 11 points, 11 rebounds. Actually 13 points, 13 rebounds. She has been consistently the top player on this basketball team. This is Pottis with a strong turnaround shot inside, missed it. And that's Seifring with her second basket.
We had a couple of our own Commodores fighting for the basketball. It ended up in Edison's hand.
You know, I talked about the 23-point plus on the scoring side for Edison State. If you look at how they out-rebound opponents, they're out-rebounding their opponents by 17 in each game. They average 47 rebounds and holding their opponents to only 30. It's a long three. Billings on her way to another double-double.
Rebounds are probably the unsung hero in basketball. You can get offensive rebounds and score right away, or if you're playing the defensive rebound game, you can make sure the other team does not hold on to the ball. That's the whole thing with this game right now, what Coach G was telling me. They want to play the possession game, this Edison team does. If they can hold them to not as many possessions, they're doing it right now. This game could be out of hand with the way this Edison team likes to run, and it's not so far.
That was on Audra Schaub. That is Audra's second already, and that will land her on the bench. Certainly don't want your guard to get her third foul within the first 3 minutes of the game. So Schaub's out. Mariah Baker now in the game for Edison, and this is Bree Gallagher at the free throw line. Gallagher on the season, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Bree from Cloverleaf. Pottis chases that one down, and Baker will bring it up. Baker off the bench, solid player. 6 points, 5 rebounds per game. Baker from Springfield. Billings with help in the backcourt. 6-5, Edison State with the early lead. Just over 3 minutes gone in this opening quarter. 2 games today from the Ewing Activity Center. The men's game will follow at approximately 3 o'clock. This is Billings with Pottis. Venetia to the basket, splits the double team. Pottis quickly down the floor. There's that possession running with it. Seifring cut off. Nice job by Kelsey Gannon defensively.
That's a great way to get back on defense, because they saw the open man down court, and they got back as fast as they could.
Billings went up, Pottis went over, and Gallagher pulls down the second Commodore rebound in that possession. Bree Gallagher, eyes up. This is Kelsey Simmerly, left side against Baker. Good defense. Baker cut her off on that left drive. Billings at the foul line. She'll shoot it from 16 feet. Simmerly got position. Baker's going to draw the foul. First foul for Mariah Baker.
Number 3, Mariah Baker, her first, team fourth.
This is Gannon, or Gallagher rather. Bree was boxed in that corner. When you get to the corner, those are two defenders that you don't even have to count as bodies.
She did the right thing though. She threw the ball off the opposing player and got the ball back.
This is Billings with a mismatch against Baker. Venetia will take it to the basket.
She's using her size and has that advantage.
Billings with 4. Commodores up a point. It's 7-6.
Commodore personal fouls on number 20.
Fouls on Venetia Billings. That is Venetia's first. This is Seifring at the foul line.
That's a good foul though.
Allison Seifring on the season, 79% from the foul line.
Allison Seifring.
That was an inadvertent buzzer. Little gremlin in the system. Certainly caught everybody's attention, though.
Especially a couple people in the stands. Hopefully that wasn't caught onto on our camera.
Seifring's got 6 of the 8 points so far for Edison State. Steal by Seifring. Well, the coach was right when he told you to watch out for her.
Seifring is showing why she was picked as coach's player today.
This is Pottis, left elbow. Sophomore from Wapakoneta with her first 2. Gallagher strong to the basket. Shot was missed. Seifring chasing down that rebound. Pottis inside. Nice break. There's the break that Edison State likes to run. They like to get up the floor as many possessions as they could possibly have.
Very quick team.
Pottis with defense against Gallagher. This is a mismatch. Bree Gallagher did a nice job.
That was a good defensive play. Nice block there.
Gallagher right side, eyes open. Seeing the whole floor. 6 minutes gone, opening quarter. That trap is giving the Commodores trouble right now. Pottis on the break. There was a beautiful feed that time from Maddie Bagash. Pottis with the layup. Coach Granito wants a timeout. His team was up 7-6. Since that time, it's an 8-0 Edison State run. This is our first timeout. We'll be back.
Second timeout.
At Lorain County Community College, our graduates give back. We connect with the community. We have a clear vision. We finish what we start. Start your education. Start your career. Start your story. Our graduates are prepared for the jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
Brian, the Commodores come into this game liking how they're playing basketball. They knocked off Clark State a week ago. You and I did that game. Then they traveled to Terra State, a team that they had lost to by 50-plus points the first time they played them. Let's see, today's Saturday. Played them Wednesday night at Terra State. Lorain County Community College led 42-40 going into the fourth quarter of that game against a team that had beat them by 50-plus the first time they played. Terra State ended up winning the game on the strength of a 19-4 fourth quarter run. But Coach Granito was very pleased with the improvement of his basketball team.
The record of this team doesn't show how much these ladies love to play this game and how much they've improved over the season. And Coach G has nothing to be ashamed of with the way he's coaching. These girls have nothing to be ashamed of with the way that they're playing. It's all about improvement.
Shot clock violation. Commodores could not get a shot off. A couple of players in the game out of that timeout. Zia Moore is in the game for the Commodores. Zia wears number 42 and number 44, Bet Andrews, now in the game for Edison State.
It's going to be very interesting to see how they can run the floor without their so-called center in the game anymore in Potts.
It's Billings rebounding the Bagash miss for Edison State. Sprouse in trouble. Simmerly gets fouled. Kelsey Simmerly will get fouled by Brogan MacGyver. For MacGyver, that is her first, team 5th in the quarter. So that's going to send the Commodores to the foul line for the rest of this quarter.
This Edison State team is playing a little bit of a hard-nosed defense, and that's what Coach G was telling me as well.
Kelsey Simmerly had a double-double on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's not surprising, though.
MacGyver inside, Seifring with a beautiful ball fake. How about that? Venetia Billings with the block. Lost it. Seifring's got it back. Another good ball fake. Seifring with 10. So 10 of the team's 16. High screen, opposite screen, splits a double team and traveled with a basketball. It will not count. The game against Clark State, Zia Moore came in the game and provided instant offense. If you'll remember, Brian, she hit a couple of long-range threes, not the 19-9 variety, more like the 22-9 variety. I mean, so much so that the defense was surprised that she was even shooting it. Billings pulls down that aggressive rebound. Venetia off to Haley Sprouse. Sprouse got cut off, basketball stolen, and then Haley's going to pick up a foul. A blocking foul on Haley Sprouse. That's Haley's first.
This Edison State team is playing very, very hard-nosed defense. They're not letting the Commodores off the court, and they are controlling the possession game right now.
Commodores got to show the ability on the dribble to go both arms or both hands.
Beautiful steal.
Sprouse in the passing lane will go against Baker. Haley lays it up and lays it in. Sprouse with her first two. Haley Sprouse, solid player. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists per game for Coach Granito.
She's an overall role player. She can do anything on the floor. She's the overall utility of this team.
Seifring against Simmerly. 8 seconds to shoot. This is Pottis against, and Pottis traveled with the basketball. It was good help defense that time by Kelsey Gannon, I believe. Venetia Billings had Pottis one-on-one, and then Gannon slid over, and that created the turnover.
Especially when Pottis has the size advantage, you need that double team when she's on the inside. She doesn't look like she does have a little bit of a long range, but most of her game is playing the post on the inside of the paint.
A trap follows the ball. There's Billings. Tied up, possession arrow will go to the Chargers, so Edison State will have the basketball.
Jump ball possession to the Chargers.
Commodores trying to get their 5th win of the season. Last year, the most successful year in the Coach Granito era. In his 5 years, they were 13-16 a year ago. Or 13-17. That's Simmerly. Lost it. Sprouse got it. Long shot won't go, and Pottis controls the rebound. On the break, Gallagher will step up.
That's a great way to stop that fast break.
Kelsey Simmerly doing a nice job. This is Haley Sprouse working against the defense. Sprouse getting ridden almost out of bounds. Seifring and Simmerly fighting for it, and the Commodores will keep it.
Checking in for the Chargers, number 22.
Well, there's a good example of, to take advantage of the opponent's aggressiveness. If Haley Sprouse on her dribble can go back to her left, I mean, because MacGyver was just riding her right arm, just forcing her, asking her to go to her left, and never did, and pretty much rode her right out of bounds. "24 seconds left in the quarter. 12 seconds on the shot clock. This is Gallagher with the basketball. Commodores down 6. Gallagher will float it. Missed the shot. She was fouled. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
These ladies out here, for both teams, are just looking very tired. It's a very hard-nosed game today, and they're very, very aggressive with how they're playing today.
That was a MacGyver. That's her second. Chargers have been over the limit for a couple of minutes now, but that was a shooting foul, so one way or the other, Bree Gallagher's at the line. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Bree Gallagher, 3 of 4 from the foul line. Travel in the backcourt. Commodore is going to get the ball back.
That's good defense. They can cut this lead to 2 here.
Mini 4-0 run by Lorain County Community College. This is Billings. Ball kicked around by, I think Pottis actually kicked it. Ball's tied up. Commodores will have the possession arrow, and they'll have 6 seconds to shoot it.
Very aggressive. Good way for Venetia Billings to get that ball back. Fight for every possession that they can get.
Sprouse will inbound it. This is Gallagher with the basketball. Game clock's at 3 seconds. So that was Gallagher on the drive, and actually that works not in the favor of the Commodores. When they blew the whistle, they were talking about the shot clock. It should be off because it's... So the Commodores really got to catch and shoot here. Maybe one ball movement and shoot. They've got 2 seconds. Sprouse will inbound it. Looking, this is Billings. Shot was partially blocked, and there's the end of the quarter, but it was a solid one. Commodores down 4 to Edison State, 16-12. Coach Granito going to huddle up his team, talk about the next 10 minutes. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. We're going to give you a quick little insight into a journalism student at Lorain County Community College, Madison Tromler.
I think there were some times that I said I wanted to be a teacher or an actress, but journalism has just always been my thing. I'm Madison Tromler. I'm from North Ridgeville, Ohio. Going to Lorain County Community College definitely changed my life, and it led me into a complete domino effect of opportunities that led me to where I am today. I'm a little bit of a news junkie. To write about an event or a specific time or feeling, it's unlike anything to me, and I just love words. I was an intern at the Chronicle Telegram newspaper in Elyria, and it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever done. So at Channel 3, I spent a lot of time at the assignment desk, and I also did a lot in the field, going out with crews and photographers and reporters and helping with their stories. I think I love the pressure, being on that deadline. It's really fun. I definitely think coming here is how I got to where I am. It was the best decision I ever made.
Madison, a North Ridgeville High School grad, 1 year on our campus here at Lorain County Community College before transferring to Kent State, and she's just doing great work there at TV2 at Kent State. I think that we'll see Madison eventually on the air somewhere in Cleveland. So good luck to her. It was in 60s. We like to bring you short little stories on students, professors, programs, and how Lorain County Community College makes a difference in the community that we all call home. Second quarter action here. Edison State with a 4-point lead. Bree Gallagher doing a nice job doubling down, chasing down that rebound. She's going to get double teamed herself in the backcourt and does the right thing. Knocks it off the ankle. Bet Andrews.
That's a good play right there.
On the court in this second quarter for the Commodores, we've got Simmerly, Gallagher, Gannon. Kelsey will step up inside the three-point line and knock down that jump shot. Simmerly's got 5 points.
The human battery. She's heating up.
Sydney Carreter in the game now for Edison State. Fouls on Gallagher. That's her first. This is Carreter at the free throw line. Sydney from Mainville. 5'4" freshman, actually 5'8" freshman guard.
Sydney Carreter.
Simmerly trying to find a seam. Gallagher with it. This is Elliott. Kels in trouble. Tried to find the cutter, but stepping in the passing lane was Bagash. Down the floor to Pottis, and she traveled with the basketball. Sarah Pottis, too many steps. Commodores will get the ball back.
The Commodores are getting lucky with these traveling calls because Pottis was wide open for that one.
Commodores staying patient on offense, trying to slow this game down if they can. This is Gannon, found an opening, put up the shot, fouled her own miss with a make.
Beautiful play, beautiful play.
First bucket of the afternoon for Kelsey Gannon.
Go ahead.
This is Bet Andrews splitting the double team. Pottis with the left hand, grabbed that rebound with her right, slid over to the left and did a beautiful job of following it up. She's got 8. Edison State is in the kitchen of the Commodores as soon as that basketball is received. Just Seifing, controlling, trying to find her teammate. Carreter. Sydney Carreter off a nice pass from Seifing. Carter's got 4. Leads now at 6. Gallagher with a ball fake. Dribbled right into Andrews. That Andrews tied it up, and she'll keep it.
Gallagher was looking for a foul there.
Nice defense. Kelsey Gannon actually deflected the ball and flat out stole it from Bagash. Andrews will kick it out of bounds. Commodores will keep it.
Our very own track star, Kelsey Gannon.
Kelsey Gannon, an outstanding cross-country runner, as Brian is referring to. Finished 15th in the country this year. Checking in for Edison State, Rebecca New. New wearing 00. Maya McDonald. Similarly with a great save. Billings, Gallagher. Bree will shoot it. She'll shoot free throws. Well, the hustle that time, starting with Maya McDonald, was outstanding.
Charger personal fouls on number 42.
This whole team is just playing with a lot of hustle, and as you've seen with the few games that we've been able to call here, you and me, Ron, there's so much improvement with this team. You see them play with tenacity, you see them play with heart. It's just been amazing to watch.
Number 3, Mariah Baker.
Back in the game for the Chargers, number 3, Mariah Baker. Also in the game, 24 for Edison State, Caleb Bergman. Bergman, a freshman, 6 foot, New Bremen, Ohio. Bree Gallagher doing a nice job at the foul line. She is 5 of 6 from the foul line, got all 5 of her points. Curter loses the basketball. McDonald found it. Stealing it was Seifring, and Curter's got it back. She'll shoot it. Shot was partially blocked, I believe, by Billings.
Good defense and good hustle. Maya McDonald showing that size isn't everything.
Simmerly with a little hesitation dribble. Went to the basketball, was stolen, tied up. Nice defense by New that time.
With the Commodores.
Commodores will keep it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. So Simmerly working against Seifring. Gannon with a ball fake. Billings, 8 seconds to shoot. Venetia's going to dribble right into some trouble. Shot was partially blocked. This is Seifring on the break. With a good ball control, body control by Allison Seifring. She's got 12 points, looking for 13.
Yeah, Coach Tim McDonald said that she was the player to watch today, and she's proven it. Also want to say for Coach, or not McDonald, McMahon, congratulations to him for getting his 100th win last week as well.
6th season at Edison State. 100th career win. Largest lead of the game right now, 7 points for Edison State. Commodores trailed by 4 after a quarter. Simmerly with it. 7 seconds to shoot. Kels is going to force up a 3. Long rebound out to Maya McDonald. This is Billings from 18 feet. Billings with 6. It's a bucket they needed, Brian.
She's got that smooth stroke, and that is a bucket they needed. This game's not out of hand yet.
Curter with a long-range shot. Seifring right there for the follow. How about Bree Gallagher, though? She's out hustling the hustler. Meaning Seifring's a hustler, and Gallagher's out hustling her right now. This is Gannon.
Big time. Gallagher has been playing so well for this entire season. There's a reason why she's the captain of this team.
Baker missed a shot. Billings with the rebound. 4:40 left to play, opening half. Gallagher's going to walk it up, catch her breath.
They're trying to slow this game down. They don't want to run with the runners here.
Nope. Once again, Edison State averaging over 70 points per game. They like as many possessions as possible. McDonald created her own look. Ball tipped out of bounds. Went off New, I think. Yes, it did.
Maya McDonald is so impressive with the way that she handles herself. She has the courage to get in with the skyscrapers here, and that was a good shot there that she had.
Simmerly and Gallagher going to get a little bit of a rest. Sprouse and Elliott back in the game for the Commodores. Bet Andrews also back in for Edison State. McDonald in trouble out top. Chargers control. This is Baker with the basketball.
This Edison defense is giving no room for them to work. Good steal there.
Gannon on the right to Sprouse on the left. Haley's shot wouldn't go. Edison State led by Bagash down the other way. Gannon stole it. McDonald kept it, and Sprouse will dribble it up.
Commodores looking to slow this game down.
Billings saw a crease, took it. It quickly closed, though. The Chargers defense is something. You know, they hold their opponents, Brian, to 34% from the field, percentage-wise shooting.
And you're seeing it here today. They are just everywhere on this court. They're not letting anything go past them easily at all.
Cutter. The cutter was New. New went down. Tripped over somebody's ankle, foot. Looks okay.
Looking to walk it off here.
Rebecca walking it off. Rebecca New from Sydney. Sophomore guard, Sydney, Ohio, not Australia. Although I'm sure Rebecca would like to visit Sydney, Australia. Maybe she has. Maya McDonald's going to pick up a foul. Trying to steal a pass on the left wing.
Fouls on number 24. Maya McDonald, her first, team third.
Maddie Bagash out top against McDonald. This is New with it. New with a little spin. Soft shot did not fall. It was short. Nice move. Shot fell just short. Here comes Sprouse with it.
Commodores have gone a long time without a basket here. They need one right now.
25-20, Edison State over the Commodores of Lorain County Community College. This is Elliott with a drive. Shot was blocked by Andrews. Here comes New with the basketball. Commodores extending that defense. Not sitting back, allowing Edison State to get into anything. Gannon getting pressured by New, and foul will be on Kelsey Gannon.
New was using her size advantage there to get to the basket while drawing that foul.
Kelsey Gannon, her first, team fourth.
First foul on Kelsey Gannon. Two Commodores back in. McDonald and Gannon will take a seat.
Number 42.
Bree Gallagher back in, and Zia Moore back in. New on the season, 71% from the foul line. Scoreless so far this afternoon.
I think she heard you, Ron.
Coach McMahon wants a timeout. We'll take one, too. Commodores down 6, 2:22 left.
Timeout, Edison State. It's a third timeout.
I always thought that if somebody got hurt or somebody fell or somebody was around me that needed help, it was my responsibility to help them. I'm Dan Sumter. I'm an Elyria Police Department detective. I've been a detective for the last 6 years and have been on the department. This is my 21st year. We all have a role. My role is of cell phones. Every investigation involves cell phone, mobile forensics, mobile technology. Everybody has their lives on their phone. The forensics I do on our cell phones solve 99% of our cases. Recently I had a homicide case where 3 guys eventually got life sentences. I was able to recover enough evidence to prove that this wasn't just a random murder, it was a murder for hire case. That's why we got the 3 life sentences, so that was huge. Lorain County Community College fits with the digital forensics and the Elyria Police Department in a way that it kind of kicked off what I do. The equipment that they have and the access that they gave me, I could do anything and everything that I needed to get done. It was like I hit the lottery every day. Every day I'm proud of what I do.
Officer Dan Sumter getting advanced training through Lorain County Community College's digital forensic program, and the leadership, the expert leadership, the sought-after leadership of Hikmat Shadid, professor on our campus. This is Sprouse with an open look. Haley Sprouse hits a 3.
That's the biggest bucket I've seen so far today.
Inside 2 minutes left, opening half. Good ball movement, creating that open look. Well, that's a shooter's rim right there. Bet Andrews hit it hard off the back of the rim. It just died, laid there and dropped. She got her first bucket.
Couldn't have had a nicer bounce if they tried.
Long shot missed. Chasing it down with the rebound is Bergman. On the break, this is New. New with a nice pass from her teammate, Bagash. New with 3. Commodores down 7. Going to call the foul on Maddie Bagash.
Personal fouls on number 13. Maddie Bagash.
This is Maddie's first. 7-point lead. It is the second time it's been staring the Commodores in the face, largest of the afternoon. They're down 25-18. Made a little run after that. They'll need to finish the last 69 seconds strong. This is Billings to the basket. Wouldn't get the roll. Got the rebound, and the second look is a good one. Billings with 8.
Venetia Billings under the basket, very aggressive to get that rebound and put it back up.
Commodores going to need some defense, closing this half out. Size wins inside. Caleb Bergman at 6 foot. Pulls down the rebound. This is Billings against Bergman. Venetia's shot was tipped. 13 on the shot clock. Into a double team. Sprouse. She'll float it. She'll get fouled. They'll say foul before the shot, I think.
One. Charging personal fouls on number 23, Allison Seifring.
Fouls on Seifring. That is Allison's first.
Her first.
It was before the shot, so the Commodores will get the ball out. Zaya Moore. Ball stolen, knocked out of bounds. Bagash knocked it out. Commodores will have it.
This Chargers team is just playing pest defense. They won't give an inch.
They won't go away. Game clock's at 14. Sprouse strong to the basket. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Sprouse with a beautiful ball fake and first step.
Charging personal fouls on number 24, Caleb Bergman. Her first.
Fouls on Bergman. That's 1 on Kayla.
Haley Sprouse.
Sprouse with 6 points in the opening half. The game's a 6-point spread right now.
Good defense there from Sprouse.
4 seconds left on the clock. Opening half, game 1 of 2 today. Edison State, Lorain County Community College men will meet after this one. Good ball movement with only 4 seconds left, and Billings knocked it out of bounds. Thought it went out of bounds, but it actually didn't. Bagash picked it up and threw up a 3 as the buzzer sounded. Outstanding opening half of basketball by both teams. It's a 6-point game, 32-26, as we head to halftime. Brian, before we head to our stories of campus with programs, professors, and community, any thoughts?
The Commodores are playing great, especially for a team that averages 73 points per game this season as the Chargers. They're keeping their pace good, and they're keeping up with the defense. The only thing that I would say is that try to move the ball a little bit better in the second half and not stay so static.
So that's where we're at, 32-26, Edison State over Lorain County Community College at halftime. We got about a 14-minute break here. We've got a collection of profiles that we want to introduce you to here at halftime, stories on our students, our professors, and our programs at Lorain County Community College. And we start with one of our graduates who left our campus and has a full-time, very successful career start in downtown Cleveland. Matt Augusto.
My original interest in computer science was I wanted to be a game developer. The games that I was playing, it was something that I wanted to create. I'm a computer programmer. My name's Matthew Augusta. I'm from Lorraine. Brand Muscle uses technology to help large corporations to really own the local market. We're really the muscle behind the brand of big companies. I work here in downtown Clayton. I love working down here. I really wouldn't have this type of experience without my education through Lorraine County Community College. With the help from early college high school, I was able to get an early degree and be able to get a jump start on my bachelor's degree. For my bachelor's degree, we have a senior design program, and what I had created with my team was an automated drum set. If I could be anything, I would probably be a drummer in a big band. It was the talk of the town. Every group came down to see it. We had a crowd of people. It was like a concert, and we were the rock stars. I would say I'm very geeky, yeah. I think being a geek is pretty cool in my book.
Flex Factor is a 5-week-long program that is designed to inspire, attract, and recruit young students into advanced manufacturing technologies. I'm Deanna Hersko. I'm the program coordinator for Flex Factor here at Lorraine County Community College. Students have spent the last 5 weeks preparing to solve a problem using technology, building a business plan around that, and selling it today to a panel of business and industry folks, Shark Tank style.
I'm Amaya Keller, and I'm a student at LCCC for early college. Our product was the Jam Pen, which helps solve stress. The pen has sensors that are on the side of it that can detect how fast your heart is beating. It was a mix of learning how to talk to people and persuading them into wanting a product that we made. It just made me more aware of how much is truly happening in the world, and it makes me want to do something to solve it.
At Lorraine County Community College, our graduates give back. We connect with the community. We have a clear vision. We finish what we start. Start your education. Start your career. Start your story. Our graduates are prepared for the jobs of the future. Lorraine County Community College. Start your story today.
Michaela Stevens.
I actually graduated with 2 of my college degrees before I graduated high school. I'm proud that I did that. Not a lot of people do that. My parents actually both graduated from Lorraine County Community College with their associate's degrees. My grandmother received her degree from here as well, and my grandfather came to Lorraine County Community College. So it's definitely running in the family. I'm Michaela Stevens. I'm from Grafton, Ohio. I became a student of Lorraine County Community College through Midview High School. They provided a College Credit Plus program that I took part in starting my sophomore year. I am very intrigued by the way that the human brain works. I would like to become a behavioral analyst psychologist. I would want to work in the law enforcement field. Next fall, I will be in the university partnership with Cleveland State. When I graduate next spring, I will not have any student loan debt. I will have paid approximately $2,300 for my bachelor's degree.
There are many things I want to do. I'm just grateful to have all the opportunities that I have in front of me. I'm Julian Colbert. Lorraine County Community College for me allowed me to go at the pace that I wanted to go. Some people might say I'm ahead in some ways, and this has definitely propelled me forward. At the end of May, I'll graduate from Clearview High School. I am going to the Ohio State University in the fall. I earned the Moral Scholarship at Ohio State. The basis of the essay for the scholarship, in a sense, was for me to explain what diversity and inclusion means to me. It goes a little beyond race, deeper into socioeconomic backgrounds. Being mixed, I can sort of fit in with both white and black kids and see both sides of the equation. I was able to cross lines more than most people were, and for a long time I didn't even realize what I was doing. I have to be strong and stable in a way to where I can be relied upon and be the backbone for other people, and that is what I'm most excited for.
We're involved with the Pig Math Research Grant, which is about having students use math to solve industry problems.
We are trying to use an algorithm to find anomalies in data.
We're finding red flags. We're looking for indicators of a problem.
There's almost math equations to model for anything in everyday life. Somebody designed everything, and they probably use math for it.
I love math. I actually have a whiteboard at my house that I do problems on.
Math to me is just like puzzles. You're solving problems, you're tackling something in new ways. It's really a creative thing. I'm actually from Chicago, but I came out here because there was a lot of good things said about Lorraine County Community College and a lot of opportunities that the students get here.
I just felt like it was getting me out of my comfort zone.
And I really like Professor Dobeck and her teaching style.
I think math is best, honestly.
We are Lorraine County Community College.
We respond first in a crisis.
We teach your children.
We protect your community.
We care for the elderly.
We start businesses.
We are right here for you, for your family, and for your neighbors.
You can count on LCCC's graduates to keep your community strong, safe, and healthy.
You can count on LCCC.
Farming is a way of life. Very rewarding, heartbreaking. You're at God's mercy most of the time.
I'm Adele.
I'm Eric. We raise beef cattle and we also grain farm.
I grew up in this farm. We have 3 kids. It's important to us to raise our kids on the farm the way we were raised.
Last fall, we had a group of the culinary students out with Chef Brad, having them come to the farm and show them how we raise the cattle and then how it goes to the plate.
It makes them appreciate what they're working with.
The biggest thing to stay relevant as a smaller family farm in today's time is to find a niche.
98% of farms are actually family owned and operated. Farming is important because you eat 3 times a day or more. Without any kind of farming, that's not possible.
Eric, is she a good cook?
Yeah.
You don't sound believing.
Yeah, Adele's a good cook.
Honestly, I didn't really know what I wanted to do going into senior year. I was always more of a math guy than an English guy. I'm Luke Langle from North Ridgeville, Ohio. I am a scholarship student at the University Partnership in the Computer Science and Engineering program with Toledo. It's a way for me to be creative with my side of the brain that I have. With what I'm doing, I feel like I can express myself in my own unique way. Right now, I'm on co-op at Crown Equipment, learning how to do stuff in the real world in regards to software and hardware. I would want to build software, to interact with people, to solve problems in that kind of way. I did run cross country in college, which is something I never expected to do. I'm a sporty guy, I guess, and people don't really see like computer engineers as sporty guys. I'm not just a person who sits at home and plays video games. I don't actually play video games that much. There's some people who fall into those generalities, but I'd say a lot of us are pretty cool. You just gotta get to know us.
I'm a registered nurse at Larry Memorial Hospital. I work on the cardiac telemetry floor, observation unit. I'm Jimmy Lopez. I'm 39 years old. What other job can you say that you can go to work every day and you're helping somebody every single day? Lorraine County Community College, wow. You guys fit into my life huge. I'm from Lorraine, so they have a place in Lorraine that you can go. There was a learning center. I feel like I've done a lot. I'm not done yet, though. The LCC has that partnership, so I'm just gonna keep going. Ride it all the way through, right? Why not use all my resources? That's what smart people do. Has it been easy? No. But nothing you want is easy in life, right? Without Lorraine County Community College, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys today, that's for sure. I wouldn't be making a difference in so many people's lives either.
My wife Marcia and I, our family, we have a small farm in Avon Lake. We're transitioning to organic farm. It's about 2.5 acres that we're growing on. We're growing a variety of vegetables and spices. We believe in organic because we believe it's the best way to farm. I'm Joe Coleman from Coleman Gardens. Our relationship with the Culinary Arts program here at Lorraine County Community College was really by chance. My wife was at the annual Empty Bowls by the Lake in Avon Lake, and she just happened to enjoy Chef Adams' New England clam chowder. And the relationship from there has blossomed. We have been more than excited to have the students of the program come on our site and plant. They came out about 6 weeks later, and they harvested and then brought it back here. I believe they were using it for final exams. If they can realize early in their career that buying local, finding places that they can buy fresh produce locally not only supports a local community, but it also lowers the carbon footprint. We would love them to keep coming out and planting on our site, coming back and harvesting it.
I wanted to make a difference.
I have always loved helping people.
I realized I wanted to become a nurse when nursing called me.
It feels good to know that I help make this community safer.
I love that I'm able to give back to my community every single day I go to work.
The children in my classroom are our future, and I'm helping them grow into amazing adults.
I am Lorain County Community College.
I am LCCC.
We are here for you.
I chose Lorain County Community College because it was close to home, was affordable, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in my life. I'm Jimmy Hozalski. I'm from Wakeman, Ohio. I went to Firelands High School.
I first met Jimmy when he took an anatomy and physiology class with me. He was just a very bright student, and after he got done, I asked him what his future plans were, and he said he was going to go to nursing school. And my response was, why don't you go to medical school?
And I told her that I didn't have the confidence in myself or the knowledge to be able to navigate a pre-medicine major.
And I said, I can help you get there. We don't have traditional students here. We have students that come here with a story of their own.
Just finished my clinical rotations at Ohio University, and I'm getting ready to move to Dayton to do emergency medicine residency at Grandview Medical Center. I chose Dr. Durham to hood me at graduation because she really became my mentor and guided me to this place that I am in my life, so I couldn't think of a better person to do it.
I always thought that if somebody got hurt or somebody fell or somebody was around me that needed help, it was my responsibility to help them. I'm Dan Sumter. I'm an Elyria Police Department detective. I've been a detective for the last 6 years and have been on the department. This is my 21st year. We all have a role. My role is with cell phones. Every investigation involves cell phone, mobile forensics, mobile technology. Everybody has their lives on their phone. The forensics I do on our cell phones solve 99% of our cases. Recently I had a homicide case where 3 guys eventually got life sentences. I was able to recover enough evidence to prove that this wasn't just a random murder, it was a murder for hire case. That's why we got the 3 life sentences, so that was huge. Lorain County Community College fits with the digital forensics and the Elyria Police Department in a way that it kind of kicked off what I do. The equipment that they have and the access that they gave me, I could do anything and everything that I needed to get done. It was like I hit the lottery every day. Every day I'm proud of what I do.
At Lorain County Community College, our graduates give back. We connect with the community. We have a clear vision. We finish what we start. Start your education. Start your career. Start your story. Our graduates are prepared for the jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
Welcome back inside the Ewing Activity Center. Ron Yance, Brian LaRocco along with you for women's college basketball. Commodores of LCCC down 6 at halftime to the 23rd ranked Chargers of Edison State. 32-26 is your score. An outstanding opening half. Brian?
It was a good opening half. Really, both these teams are very competitive. They're very well matched up. For the Commodores to come back in this game, honestly, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing very well. They're very scrappy, and they're just playing. They're playing with their hearts, and that's the best thing that they can do.
Lorain County Community College in that opening half did a nice job of being controlled in their possessions. In other words, not letting Edison State get out and run as often as they'd like to. This is Seifring, 23 for Edison State. She had an outstanding opening half. She had 11. Pottis with a miss, and that's Simmerly with a rebound. Kelsey Simmerly had a real nice opening half, too. She had 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field. Nice feed to Gannon. Elliott will shoot it. Seifring looking down the floor. Baseball pass. Nice job running the floor. MacGyver and Schaub. Roger Schaub ends up getting the basket on a feed from her teammate, MacGyver.
The Commodores were able to stop that fast break, but it was just too much of a good shot there.
put things in perspective on the dominance of this Edison State team this year in their schedule. Billings is going to have to force up a shot as the shot clock was winding down. Here comes Seifring again, quickly down the floor to Pottis. Pottis took about 4 steps, did not call it. She'll get to the layup. She's got 10. Lead has grown to 10, and that's the largest it's been. This is not the kind of start that Coach Granito wanted. Pottis with the body. It's Gallagher who will shoot free throws.
Charge of personal fouls on number 13, Maddie Bagash, in second.
Now check that. They called it on Bagash, Maddie Bagash. Certainly could have gone on Pottis too.
I'd say the story of the story of the game so far has been how Pottis has been able to get into the backcourt as quick as she has. That's how they're running this fast break.
Billings keeping it alive. Seifring will steal it. Gallagher with 6 points, all from the foul line. There it is. Nice feed from Schwab to Pottis. So I was starting a point on perspective on the dominance of this Edison State team as Billings is running into trouble. They have 16 wins. Their only 2 losses are to the same team, Mott College, and Mott's ranked 18th in the country. That's a 3 in the air that has caused Coach Granito to call the timeout. Seifring made it. She's got 14. It's 41-27. We'll keep it right here, Brian.
Yep.
So of their 16 wins, they've got a 47-point victory over Tri-C, beat Hocking College by 42 points, beat Clark State by 33 points, beat Henry Ford College they played them twice, once by 35, second time by 59. They beat Cedarville JV once by 36, second time by 46. And they beat Bryant Stratton by 40, and Bryant Stratton will be here on Wednesday night to take on the Commodores. So they're not only winning, they're winning by, an awful lot. And as I said, Mott College, the only team to beat Edison State this year, and Mott's ranked 18th in the country right now. Mott's out of Michigan. They're 14-2, Mott is, on their season. So this second half, as the Commodores will turn it over, has started with a 9-1 run by Edison State. So obviously Coach Tim McMahon in his 6th year talked to his team about the importance of starting out the third quarter strong, and they have responded. Billings with a block. Venetia Billings with a strong block of Seifring. But the passing was beautiful.
It was very beautiful. They were running plays out there. Looked like a couple pick and rolls, but Venetia Billings out there and just making sure that she makes a statement to not go in on her.
Bagash will get it back after the inbound to MacGyver. Edison State staying on the perimeter right now. Pottis working inside. She was doubled down on by Haley Sprouse, and they're going to get Haley for a reach-in foul. It'll be Haley's second.
That's good defense, though, making them earn it.
Got to double down, too, on the big. Pottis strong to the basket. Sarah Pottis at 6'1", but she's athletic. I mean, she moves well. Her feet are quick. You said her ability to get her teammates out on that break, starting with a lead pass. Good defense that time on Billings.
Usually she's one of the first 2 down the court when they're starting this fast break.
Venetia trying to work against Pottis. Simmerly will go up and grab the rebound. She's tied up. Somebody's on the baseline. They'll say Seifring had it on the baseline, so the Commodores will have the basketball with a lot of work to do. They're down 16. It is a 11-1 run to start this third quarter. Gannon and Billings on Pottis. Gallagher will slide over. The runner won't go, and Kelsey Gannon chases it down. That defense extends to the backcourt right now for Edison State. Simmerly, baseball pass. This is Gallagher to Billings. Billings with a drop step. Shot blocked by Pottis.
The pressure is real on this defensive front when you see Edison State stay in the backcourt.
Gallagher, nice ball fake. Bree was going to shoot free throws. Bree Gallagher, foul's going to go on Seifring, I believe. That will be Allison's second. Bree Gallagher has pitched a tent on the foul line this afternoon.
It's Haley Sprouse.
I'm sorry, Haley Sprouse is there. Sprouse has not pitched a tent. Gallagher is the one, though. Sprouse 2 of 3. 7 points. 2 from the foul line. This is MacGyver, left wing. There's Pottis again inside. Simmerly comes over. Billings blocks the shot, but Pottis stays strong. Sarah Pottis with 16. Averages 15 on the season. 15 points, 8 rebounds. A defense, a tenacious, relentless Edison State defense, trying to wear down the Commodores. Sprouse will shoot a long 3. Comes Schaub, looking to the middle. Gallagher stole the ball.
That was good defense.
Simmerly will push it. Kelsey, left hand to the lane, missed the shot. Gallagher keeps it alive. Bree's long-range shot wouldn't go. Sprouse had a piece. Schaub's going to control. Down the floor to Seifring with Gannon. And Kelsey Gannon's going to get called for the foul. She'll send Allison Seifring to the line to shoot 2.
The way this Edison State team plays this game is almost a beautiful art to watch in itself. The way the Commodores are playing very well, but Edison is just playing it to another level.
Seifring on the season, 79% free throw shooter. She is 3 of 4 this afternoon. 15 points for the freshman from St. Henry. Subs in. Ashley Elliott has checked into the game. Kelsey Gannon will take a seat. Gannon's on the bench now with 2 points. Ashley Elliott's in the game scoreless. Gallagher with a lot of dribbling. That at times will get you into trouble.
She got herself into a trap there. Instead of trying to find the open man and passing the ball, she got herself into a trap up top and unfortunately got bailed out with the foul.
Brogan MacGyver picking up her 3rd foul. She'll take a seat. Mariah Baker will check in for her. MacGyver, 2 points all in the opening half. Double teamed off the inbound. And walking with the ball. Zaya Moore's got to get rid of that ball. You know, I mean, you have to anticipate the trap coming. So, you know, you got to catch, and while you're catching, you got to have eyes up looking to where you're going to pass it.
The way that they're making sure that this defense, the way that this defense is playing, when they get this trap on, it's tight too. You can't get anywhere in there.
Seifring will look for a three-point play.
Personal fouls on Kelsey Simmerly, her first.
First foul on Kelsey Simmerly. This is Seifring back at the foul line, 4 of 5 so far this afternoon. This third quarter has been something to forget. It's not even, well, just over, half over. Commodores have been outscored 18-2. .30-second timeout on the floor. There is a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take one too.
At Lorain County Community College, our graduates give back. We connect with the community. We have a clear vision. We finish what we start. Start your education. Start your career. Start your story. Our graduates are prepared for the jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
Still 4 minutes, 4 seconds left in this third quarter. Commodores just trying to survive this quarter right now, Brian.
It's been the quarter to forget for this one.
Pass, the screen. Pottas set it all up for Seifring. Allison will shoot free throws.
Personal fouls on number 21, Ashley Elliott, her first team.
Ashley Elliott's first foul, the freshman out of Keystone.
At the line for the Chargers.
Seifring on the season, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Got 17 so far this afternoon.
It's definitely overcoming her average today.
She had 5 rebounds in the opening half. She's added a couple of more here in this third quarter. She's certainly on her way to a double-double. There's that trap. Venetia right at the defense. Billings with 10.
That was a needed bucket there.
Well, it's the first time they've scored a basket this quarter. They've had 2 free throws. That was it. Foul in the backcourt on Simmerly.
Personal fouls on number.
There's Kelsey's second.
10, Kelsey Simmerly, her second.
Maddie Bagash at the foul line. Bagash from Springboro, 5'8" freshman.
Maddie Bagash.
Makes them both. Simmerly gets the high screen from Billings. Switch happens for Edison State. We're at 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Steele. Baker looking for a teammate. Will take the shot herself. Billings trying to grab that rebound, and it slips out of her hands. Gannon's going to check in for Elliott. Gallagher will check in for Simmerly.
With this quarter, it's hard not to let yourself get demoralized with how they're running this game right now. If the Commodores can try to get back into this game and play with heart, they're still It's a very slight chance, but still a slight chance to cut this lead down in this next 2 minutes.
Commodore personal fouls on number 32, Kelsey Gannon, for third.
Kelsey Gannon now with 3 fouls. Prakash back at the foul line. She's got 5 points all in the second half.
Coming in for the Commodores, number 30, Ariana Johnson.
Leads 26 for Edison State. They've outscored the Commodores by 20 in the 8 minutes so far of this third quarter. It has been a blitz. Set up for a 3. Knocking it down is Zaya Moore.
Her first bucket of the game. Hopefully that gets her in the microwave to start heating up.
Falling off Baker. Moore with good defense. Sprouse with a spin. Good look, wouldn't go. Here comes Baker. Eyes up. This is Schaub with the basketball. Audra Schaub has 4 points. Brian, you look at the national rankings in Division III. Got 2 Ohio teams in the top 23, and in the top 22 rather, including Edison State. Who's the other?
Lakeland Community College. Both very good teams. Lakeland's been good for a while now.
Lakeland ranked 13th in the country. They're 15-1 on the season. Of course, they're on the schedule of the Commodores. Sprouse into a triple team. Andrews with the rebound. Baker got it stolen. Zaya going to shoot it off the glass. Zaya Moore has 5.
Got that nice bounce off the backboard. 2 for Zaya Moore.
Prakash looking for a teammate. It's Baker. Mariah will shoot it. Sprouse will grab the rebound. Inside 40 seconds left, third quarter. Gallagher with a screen from Gannon. Cupped the ball, shot it. Here comes Schaub the other way. Beautiful pass. Mariah Baker with a little ball fake. Gannon with good defense, though. Credit Kelsey Gannon for stopping that fast break. Tie up. Balls to the Commodores.
Commodores. Checking in for the Chargers, number 10.
Back in, Brogan MacGyver. MacGyver, the sophomore out of Sydney. 17 seconds left in this half. Edison State pulls a full court press. So Sprouse breaks it on the dribble. Tick it in, laid it in. Haley Sprouse. Sprouse has 9.
That was a great play from Sprouse. Good defense there from Gallagher.
Seifring, ball stolen by Sprouse. Haley right back at the basket. Missed a shot at the buzzer. But a nice way to finish that third quarter. Nonetheless, little energy there at the end. It's 60-37. Edison State in control. They took a 6-point close game at halftime into an extended lead. We'll see what happens in the final 10. Going to take a look at Wendy Hoffmaster, who got a fine arts degree from Lorain County Community College and turned it into a job. Let's meet Wendy.
Art in Motion is a tattoo shop where we do tattoos and piercings. I'm Wendy Hoffmaster. I'm from Grafton, Ohio. I like it because it helps me to get out of my head space. You don't have to focus on life, I just focus on what's in front of me. I think it's almost like a form of communication. People don't have to talk in order to communicate. Their tattoos tell a story, and everybody has a story. I'm a mom. I have 3 children. I believe that they're watching me, and me doing what I enjoy and being able to be successful is very important for them to see. I got my first tattoo. It was a tattoo for my family. It was about all the things that are in my heart. And I think that's why I really love the tattoo industry, because I not only get to communicate with people, but I also get to do what I love. I am extremely blessed. That's where I am.
Hoffmaster, a tattoo artist. Brian, you got any tattoos?
No, I don't have any yet.
I know it's an awful personal question.
No, I don't have any yet.
There are a few of them on display on the court right now.
Nice artwork here.
Seifring, little crab dribble. Has accepted basketball at all levels, at hop, skip, and jump. Sprouse stolen. Moore will control it.
And as you saw there, Seifring was already on her way to the other side of the court since she thought that her team had the basketball.
Pottis missed the shot, but there's a whistle and a foul.
Personal fouls on number 14, Haley Sprouse, her third, team first.
3 fouls on Haley Sprouse.
And the line, Sarah Pottis.
Believe it or not, this is Sarah's first trip to the foul line this afternoon. Pottis was 17.
And as you saw in that play, she was again the first one down the court.
51% from the field, 72% from the foul line. Leads the team in block shots with 20 going into this afternoon. Has 18 points scored today. Sarah Pottis has definitely left her mark. So is Seifring, whose rebound led this break. It's an open look from MacGyver. Brogan MacGyver with beautiful form. She's got 5. MacGyver leads the team with 37 threes. Moore traveled with the basketball. It's a 30-point lead right now, 67-37. Again, it was a 6-point game at halftime. It was a 4-point game after a quarter, 16-12. Edison State always in the lead, 32-20 or 32-26 at halftime. Chargers in the lead. So tight game the entire first half. That third quarter, it came out. They went on an 11-0 run to start the third quarter within the first 3 minutes, and the game was over.
It's definitely been the half to forget here for the Commodores. Still make a big run here in the fourth quarter, but it's not been the best for the Commodores.
Pottis through the defense, found an open teammate. Schaub's going to shoot a free throw.
Audrey Schaub. Double personal fouls on number 32, Kelsey Gannon, her 4th, team 2nd.
4 fouls on Gannon. Schaub with 7 points. Sprouse will check in for Gannon. And Maya McDonald is also now in the game. Off the bench in the game for Edison State is Sydney Curter. Curter with a steal. Sydney on the break, left hand, found Schaub. Right now, Edison State with a formidable 3 in the blocks, in the paint. The defense out top's good too. Schaub with the steal and the layup. Right now inside, they've got Pottis, Curter, and and Andrews. They go 5'9", 6 foot, and 6'1" inside.
That's a formidable front court. Formidable front court there. And it's showing with how good the defense has been on the other side.
So they're certainly going to get their season average points scoring wise. 76 coming into the game. They're at 72 now with 7 minutes left. But would you have made that bet at halftime? I don't know.
I wouldn't have made that bet at halftime, but obviously this is the second half here, and they've shown why they're in the top 25 in the country.
Simmerly with a beautiful feed from McDonald. Maya McDonald with a great pass. Kelsey Simmerly with a very nice left-handed finish. Simmerly's got 7. Curter out top with Schaub. Curter against Sprouse. Simmerly with the block. Kelsey Simmerly with that block. Here comes Haley Sprouse. Right into Andrews and Pottis. Foul will be on.
Seemed like Kelsey Simmerly just appeared there to get that block.
Not sure who the foul's on. They said it was on 14, but there's not a 14 on the roster. Might have been on 44. Which would have been Andrews, who's checked out of the game now. It is on 44, and that was Becca's first. Gallagher fighting for it with MacGyver. Here comes Brogan the other way. She's got 7. Billings with a lob. Pottis with good hands. Venetia, I think she actually kicked that.
It looked like she did.
That. Simmerly will pick up the loose ball. Kelsey right at the defense. The floater. Oh, in and out.
There's a lid on that basket today.
New chased down that rebound. Here comes Schaub the other way. Simmerly trying to kick it to save it. Ball's knocked out of bounds off Kelsey Simmerly.
The human battery, she's everywhere.
Hey, whatever you can do, right?
Yep.
Pottis will take a seat. Off the bench checking in is Kayla Bergman. New against Simmerly. That's a hustle ball that got away. Curter ran right into Kelsey Simmerly, and Kelsey drew the charge. It's a good teammate when you're willing to take a charge when your team's down 35.
Yeah, that's
against a player, you know, the size difference that New presents.
That is a really good teammate, and I also want to say that it's very respectful for New to help up Simmerly when she was on the floor.
Billings could help defense that time. I thought Brogan MacGyver stepped up, stopped Billings, called Brogan for the foul. Will be, I believe, her 4th. It is.
Yep. Billings is still showing her tenacity and still trying to get into the lane for an easy basket.
Moore wanted it back. Simmerly gave it to her, and Zaya knocked it down. Moore's got 8 off of Coach Granito's bench. Shaw by Moore. Pulled up, dropped it. Audra Schaub with 11.
Couldn't have had an easier look at the basket and easier stroke with their shot.
Billings with a step. Brogan MacGyver. She is playing tough.
I'd say she's probably been their defensive front runner for today's game.
And people are going to have nightmares about her tonight.
Very, very much so.
Sprouse will spot it, shoot it, and knock it down. Haley Sprouse.
That was a beautiful look from the outside.
Sprouse up and over, New. Pulled down that rebound. Moore against New. Zaya Moore just tried to impose her will, and it led to a traveling violation.
She was in the land of the Giants there trying to move her feet.
Moore here at Lorain County Community College from downtown Cleveland, John F. Kennedy High School. Coach Granito has really liked her progression this year. Zaya will bring it up.
This is the chance to finish strong.
Sprouse will shoot it again. This one's long. You could tell when it released that it was a strong shot. Too strong. Mallory Armentrout now in the game for Edison State. Armentrout wearing number 4. That's New with a nice ball fake and glass shot. New's got 5. Leads at 36, and it's back to those point differentials that I was pointing out earlier. Of the 16 wins that Edison State has this year, their dominance has been notable. Winning games by 47, 40, 36, 59, 46, 42, and so on. Did not expect this game to be that after halftime, but it has turned into that here in the second half. And I mean, you got to tip your cap to Edison State, Brian. They're 16-2 for a reason. They haven't lost to a team in Ohio, lost to only one team, and they've lost to that team twice, and that team happens to be ranked in the top 20 in the country.
The way that Coach Granito's team has played today, they can't be too mad at themselves. They just got caught in the running of the bulls, as I like to put it, because that's all that this Edison State team has done is run the ball as fast as they can, and as well as they have.
Commodore's still coming. 2:17 left. Zaya Moore working against New. This is Billings. Venetia right into a double team. Try to split it. It closed quickly, though. Comes New on the break against Gannon. Kelsey's got 4 fouls. New recognizing the defense, passing it off to her teammate, and it's a layup for Mallory Armentrout. Nice pass. Good finish.
Edison is just playing flawless basketball right now with the way that they are.
This second half has been something. Sprouse. Hey, Haley. Timeout, substitution timeout. No timeout, they just want to get a player in. Minute 14 on the clock. Emily Powell will check in. Emily, a sophomore from Piqua. Armentrout thought about it. This is Baker. She'll take the shot. Gannon pulls down the rebound. 60 seconds left. Moore and New in the backcourt. Fouls on Rebecca. That, I believe, is her second foul. They're going to say it's her first. So I had her for one more than she officially has. I thought Rebecca got the foul when Kelsey took the charge, but
I think that was Pottis. I could be wrong as well.
cutter is Billings. That defense, though, tough to run away from. Venetia with a ball fake, step back, and a jump shot. 18-footer.
Good shot.
Billings with 12. Commodores want to get the ball back. You got 30 seconds to play some defense. New with a strong move inside. Stayed with it. Billings will bring it up. Hand it off to Moore, and Zaya will bring it up. 18 seconds left to play. Moore, crossover. In the lane, little scoop shot, missed it. Zaya was trying to send everybody home with a smile.
Some fancy footwork there. Unfortunately, could not get the finish, though.
Edison State going to hold it, finish this game in fashion. 80-47 the final. Chargers over the Commodores in what was an outstanding game for one half. And in that third quarter, well, the team that's nationally ranked took over and imposed their will and, you know, finished it off early, that's for sure. Brian?
You can't be too mad when you are the Commodores here. They knew what they were getting into with this team, and they knew what was going to happen. Not that they were going to lose, but they knew how the team was going to be running up and down the court. Neither of these teams can be mad at each other. Coach Cornelius should be proud of this team, but all hands and all praise needs to go to the Chargers here with how they played and how well they ran the court.
Edison State improves to 17-2 on the season. They are 8-1 on the road this year, so the road is no worrier for them. They're going to take the 3-hour drive back home with smiles on their faces. Commodores will walk off 4-14 on the season, but, you know, played well against a very, very tough team, a nationally ranked team. So, you know, want to celebrate the game today with a nice replay package brought to us by our esteemed director this afternoon, Jeremy George. Jeremy and the rest of the technical crew behind the scenes, all of our camera folks and our technical directors and our producers, but led by the notable and famous Jeremy George, have put together this highlight package. So Jeremy, roll it.